Ever felt that driving in the UK has become a legal minefield? It's not a pleasure anymore. I'm in my 50s now, and I can remember when the roads seemed to be a little quieter, um, less complicated. Ever felt with just a wrong turn or you've a misjudgment, or just sitting in your car with the engine on, and boom, we're getting fines, we're getting points, or even worse. So in today's video, we're asking you guys to comment on: are UK drivers being criminalised for honest mistakes? And should you be fined for literally doing nothing? Like just sat in your car with the engine idling. So let's start with the most common and ridiculous situations where UK drivers are being penalised for mistakes that anyone could make. Number one, unclear road signs. They're either too small or obscured by a bush or filthy dirty. Now, it's up to the councils to maintain the roads. I'm sure it's up to the councils to actually go out and clean the signs so we can read them. But have you ever been caught in a bus lane but didn't realise you was in a bus lane? It suddenly, the road that you was on changed into a bus lane and you didn't see the sign for you to move out of it. Many signs are either too small in this country, obscured by overgrown bushes or trees, or placed right where you just can't read them in time. Yet drivers get fined even if the signage wouldn't pass a basic visual test. They'll say, well, the sign is there, and you don't really get a fair say-so about it. Box junctions. Have you ever been caught in a flowing traffic and it seems to be that you're just going to flow through it, but then suddenly the car in front of you brakes for some obscure reason or comes to a standstill, and you find yourself stranded in the middle of the box? Now, you're probably saying, well, you should read the road better, but there's some situations where it might be just a pedestrian that's run across the road, a dog's gone in the road, or whatever reason the car in front has stopped. You've been caught out in the box junction and received a fine for it. The camera's picked it up and you get a fine in the post later on. So, do you think that's fair? New speed limit traps, where seemingly overnight the speed limit goes from the 30 zone to a 20 zone. So the councils will come along and change the signage over literally overnight, and you've been caught out by this sudden change. Do you think that's unfair? Let me know in the comments, because it does smack of money grabbing all the time. These aren't reckless drivers. They've just literally been caught out unaware. And people are trying to follow the rules, but it seems like the rules are stacked against us. So imagine this. You're sat outside a school. It's a cold wintry night and you've got the heater on and the engine's idling. So you're just waiting for the kids to come out of school. So there's a parking warden. They have now been told that they have to fine cars with their engines idling. And sometimes the fine can be between 20 and 80 pounds when the letter drops through your letterbox. Welcome to the world of anti-engine idling enforcement, or anti-idling enforcement, which the councils are calling it. But more people are asking now, is this really about safety? Is it really about the environment? Or is it about squeezing every penny out of us ordinary drivers? Because if you think back 100 years, the amount of smog the major cities had, it was terrible. And compare that to the modern day cars now and what they emit. It was nothing like it. So I think our air quality has got better. So, but the people in the government would like to think or like to tell us different. So some car parks are monitored by cameras, and I think these are slightly worse than actually wardens going round, because if you accidentally overstay your car park by a couple of minutes, 4 minutes say, the camera shows no mercy. Well, a warden, might give you 5 minutes grace, 10 minutes grace even. Getting fined for driving through a road that's only restricted during certain hours. So if you're driving in an area you don't know, and the little sign has either been obscured by a bush or a high-sided van has been parked in front of it, and you don't see the sign, then expect a fine. But is that fair? I don't think so. So, receiving your fine weeks later with no warning signs, there's often no grace, no common sense to it, and seemingly no appealing to it, or not appealing to anybody that you can actually talk to on the telephone, because the whole system is automated just to take your card details, and it's becoming just an automated cash machine for them. So this video's become a little bit of a rant because I've been it lately. So sorry. I'll be back with a better video. But let me know down in the comments, should you be fined for sitting in your car with the engine idling? Should you get points for entering a box junction just because someone has slammed in the brakes in front for whatever reason? That means you get caught in a box junction and the camera gets you. That's not fair, really, is it? So let me know your views down in the comments and I'll try and reply back to you. And as always, I'll try and do new videos every Wednesday and every Saturday at 11:15 a.m. So if you're not subscribed, 70% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So please hit the little subscribe button. It's free. It really helps my channel out to grow. And if you like the video and leave comments, interact with the video, that helps push it out to more people. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye for now.